broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads from over 200 countries and your #1 source in after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Play is it gonna play? This is the most appropriate song for tonight's episode. This is the Young and Hungry After Show. We're Season 1, Episode 9, Young and Getting Played, obviously, by the Joseph song. I'm your host, Kate Aquillano, and I am joined by
Sophie Schillaci, Heather Joy Smith, and Michelle Phi.
All right, guys, Episode 9. I'm kind of sad that it's almost over.
We're in the home stretch.
The home stretch.
Yeah.
From last week's preview, we saw like Gabi and now we know his name, Derek, getting close on the terrace. I did not know it was going to be Yolanda's son.
No.
Did you guys have any idea?
No clue. No, me neither.
It was a little twist.
Yeah.
I feel like this show, as much as I love it, as cute as it is very predictable. So I like that they kind of pulled a fast one on me.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was cute.
He was cute.
He was
super cute. I wrote that in my notes. He's actually really cute.
I didn't have time to look up his name, but whoever your actual name is, you did a really great job, and we all think you're pretty cute. So that's a plus. So Yolanda's son comes into town. He's a lawyer. Who doesn't love a lawyer?
Cute and smart.
Yes. And Yolanda's like the typical mom. She doesn't think any girl is good enough for her son. He thinks he's found true love, but she's like, no, that's not going to happen.
No.
Ever happened to you guys? Mom's ever been too overprotective?
Yeah, but I think
Boys aren't good enough.
it's always like with the boy of the family, like my mom's always protective of my brother kind of thing, you know? Like I think it's a mom-son type of thing.
Oh, my parents would love for my brother to get a girlfriend.
They're like anyone, it's fine.
Yeah, they're like, come on. No, my brother's great. Seriously, though.
I don't know now. So, Gabi and her elaborate plans. Her plans get her into trouble every time.
Every time.
I kind of love that she's always in, like, a fake relationship. In some capacity or another, there's, like, a fake element to every one of her relationships.
Because she can't be in a real relationship because she loves Josh.
True.
That is so this is propelling the episodes further, filling us with hilarity, but it's not actually anything meaningful to her because she just wants to be with Josh, right, guys?
Right. And I think it was very interesting that tonight she actually admitted the fact that, you know, her life isn't that exciting to her, so she has to get involved in other people's lives and make up all these stories to kind of, you know, spice up her own life, because she's apparently doesn't think her life is worthy enough of all this excitement.
It seems like her life is kind of exciting, though.
I was about to say that. There's something always going on.
Yeah, but I guess it is kind of always tied to someone else. But that, I mean, the car situation was pretty exciting.
That was funny. So. Anytime you get in that car is excitement because you don't know if you're going to live or die, but whatever. So they come up with this plan. Let's have Derek date Gabi because she's a hot mess, and it'll make Yolanda, like, call his ex-girlfriend, I don't know if that's right, Cheryl back because she'll realize she's, you know, like, best for him, and he won't be dating the hot mess that Gabi is. Obviously, Elliot gets involved. It's like a web of, like, plans and plots upon plots and stuff. I'm like, I love Elliot so much.
I was kind of impressed with Elliot's hustle, though. Like, that almost worked out for him.
Almost.
But he's always manipulative like this. Always. Like, he's always got to get in other people's, like, business to kind of, like, make it so he gets what he wants. Like, he did it with Josh with the TV a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
like,
a funny line.
Talk about someone who has to get involved in other people's lives because their own life isn't that exciting.
Yes.
Like, we don't ever see anything with Elliot outside of his meddling.
Yes.
Which I love. I'm not going to complain about it.
But yeah, but we talked about before how we would love Elliot to have, like, a boyfriend or, like, something on the show.
Next season.
But this episode, did it remind you of the Friends episode where, like, it was Chandler and Monica.
I know what you're talking about.
And Rachel and Phoebe, and, like, they knew that they knew, but they knew they knew they knew. Like, do you remember that episode?
Yes. It was the one
I'm
where
not explaining
Chandler
it very
and Monica
well.
were
Please
dating.
explain it. Yes.
Right? They were
Oh,
dating
yeah.
they didn't tell anyone, and then Rachel found out by listening on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she told Phoebe, and Joey knew, and they were like, but they don't know that we know that they
know. That's exactly what came to my mind. But, okay.
There's a couple of Friends parallels,
There's a little
maybe,
bit,
in
yeah.
the show, which I love.
You're
gonna
who doesn't
borrow
love
from the best.
Right,
Go for
exactly.
it.
Right.
So they find out, Yolanda finds out that they're faking it. But then Derek pulls another fast one and acts like he's really in love with her. He had me fooled.
He did too. Yeah.
Me too.
I thought it was real. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe we're gonna see more of him, like in other episodes. Like, is this real?
My gut reaction was that it was fake. But then as it was kind of going on a little bit, I was like, oh, wait. No,
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Well, when he was like telling her, like when he went further into it, was Yolanda still in the room, or was she gone?
No.
See, that's why I had thought it was really
Because I think he didn't want Gabby to screw it up, which reasonably...
That's true. Yeah,
He's smart.
you're
He's
right.
a lawyer, guys.
Yeah. Good point.
But so everything works out. Yolanda calls Cheryl back. But one of my favorite parts of the episode was Sophia. I want to call her Amy because we had her on the show. She was amazing. But Sophia's impression of Yolanda.
So good.
I was cracking up. I can't do impressions. Can you do impressions?
No, not really.
Anyone?
I can't either, but the whole time she was here, remember she was doing impressions of like her
Yeah.
mom and her friends.
You're
and stuff?
right. She
That's
was.
true.
She's just good at it.
Oh my god. And
I wonder if that was something that like they wrote in for Amy though.
Once they
because
learned-
she's
once
good
they
at
knew.
impressions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sure.
I could totally see
she's
that.
probably on set just imitating everyone.
Right.
Okay, so that was a good part, and then we have this whole storyline with Josh and Caroline. Caroline, a pipe bursts in her apartment. Her clothes are soaked. She has to move in for the week. It's a little sneak peek of what it's going to be like when they're married. He finds out she's a hoarder of designer clothes.
I don't blame her.
Oh,
I would love to be a hoarder of designer clothes.
Have her clothes.
I know. They're gorgeous.
Yes.
Which, sidebar, all the other clothes on tonight's show, we always talk about how great the clothes are, but I thought they were really on point
Yes.
tonight.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I mean, she has amazing clothes. But I was wondering, has Josh, like, never been in her apartment before? Because
Maybe she has a big closet.
maybe.
Yeah, they were just spread all over his
Yeah.
room, and he's like, wait, what happened?
Yeah.
He can't handle it. I know. And then when he was sitting down with Yolanda, and she's like, wait. She's probably been with a lot of men. She's like, no, hoarder.
Yeah.
Not,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Love
So, cute episode.
Very, very cute.
I feel like it wasn't a whole lot. Everyone's kind of waiting for next episode, right?
Right. Next
Yeah,
episode,
it's gonna
obviously
be-
the finale, it's going to be the big one. I felt like this was another just kind of, you know,
Cute.
moving along, cute,
Funny.
funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting Gabby one step closer to Josh, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Well,
We'll
since
see.
next episode is the finale, going to be the big... I wish it was like an hour
I know.
instead of 30
yeah.
minutes. But there's a lot to talk about, so let's get into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
So the teaser was like, is Josh gonna say I do? Is he
When-
gonna?
I said a long time ago that I think he's gonna ditch her at the altar. But now I'm actually changing my prediction. I think Caroline might get cold feet.
Oh.
I think so.
Because there was that piece where they're like, can anyone stand in for the bride? And Elliot was like, me.
Right.
Even though Gabby was kind of giving the side eye there. So maybe Caroline's going to be the one to call it off.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I definitely don't think this wedding is going to happen. But good point on like Caroline. I didn't even think about that because she's kind of been so like in love with her Juju that I didn't even think about that. But that's a
She's
good
also
point.
like super flaky too.
Yes.
So like I feel like she could be like so totally in love with him, and then like just like she does with her friends, be like, oh, never mind, I met a model.
That's
in
what I was about to
my
say.
God.
You met,
Or
she met a
something.
model and like ran off with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder, okay, so say if she does run off, I wonder if, oh my gosh, I want to say Gabby.
Gabby.
I wonder if Gabby is going to kind of lay out her whole heart to Josh at this altar and kind of say like, oh, I actually have feelings for you, like deeper. And
Well, we
who
saw.
knows?
It's kind of like the first episode when he, gets broken up with. She's there to like catch him when he falls. Maybe it'll be
Maybe
I mean,
again.
Good
that
point.
was
full circle.
Full circle.
Yeah.
When he's left at, if he's left at the altar, she'll be there. To give him support. Maybe something happens again. Like it happened in the first episode.
Yes. Really full circle.
Really full circle. What do you think?
Well, I actually wasn't thinking of any of the things that you guys were mentioning, but I actually thought maybe the episode would end like a cliffhanger, maybe to like keep us all.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be some sort of cliffhanger aspect, but I also feel like since they're not sure yet if it's been renewed, that there has to be some kind of closure well, or else like I would be pissed.
Right, I would be
the show's
too. You're right.
Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, if there was like a guaranteed second season, okay, fine. But I mean, obviously our fingers are crossed for it, but we just don't know.
I will go back to my IMDb that I'm hope that it's not lying. Cooper is supposed to be in 3 episodes.
Cooper's in China, dude.
Yeah,
China, right?
Yeah, I read that. When did he move to China? But
that's what I wrote too. Cooper moved to China.
Yeah, I got Cooper moved to China.
If, let's just think about this. Caroline leaves him at the altar. She's about to like profess her love to Josh, but then Cooper comes back and loves her and like professes his love to her, and it's just like this like triangle, and then that's when it ends. And you don't know what happened.
That would be amazing.
I like that. Yeah.
I'm just gonna play like the business side of things. Jesse McCartney is promoting an album. I think he's kind of busy.
No,
so I don't know
back.
if he's gonna commit to this, but that would be awesome. We love him.
Interesting.
I wish we would like if it happens that she doesn't even show up. I'm kind of sad that we won't see the dress. I was excited.
Maybe we will.
I always
We need
like
to see Vera.
what dress like
or
TV
maybe
shows
like
pick.
if Gabby does profess her love to Josh, maybe that's when Caroline will come running in and like, I made a big mistake.
Oh, jeez.
And Josh will be like,
Drama.
no, get out.
Well,
These are some super in-depth predictions, you
one
guys.
of us is probably right since we've probably laid out every scenario possible.
Yeah.
So you guys, please go to iTunes. You can see our show. You can rate our show 5 stars, please. There's tons of other shows that AfterBuzz puts out. You heard over 20 million downloads a week. Amazing. Where can the people find you guys on social media?
Well, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at _Michelle Phi.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Heather Joy Smith.
I'm on Twitter and Insta at Sophie Schillaci.
And I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Kate Aquillano. And I won't be here next week because I'm on vacation. So thanks for a great season. And catch these guys next week for the big finale. Same time, same place. Bye, guys.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.